Speaking of magic, dire wolves for the first time
Hell
in
yeah.
10,000 years. Now, I did watch a video that said that they may not actually be dire wolves. They might just be a facsimile, like a very
Yes.
convincing facsimile, essentially. They were able to take gray wolf DNA, and then I think they only spliced out like 20 genes, and
Yeah.
18 of them were for color.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's a very interesting animal, but magic, right?
Well, I love that. Fuck yeah! I've been following this for a while since all of the mammoth discussion was happening.
Me
It's
too.
funny that it became what it was, probably because of Rogan and everything with that discussion. Because even some people in my work center was like, "Oh yeah, did you hear about the direwolf?" Like, yeah, it's a couple months old, guys. Like, I don't want to be the pretentious asshole and tell you how much I've been following and why this interests me in that. I'll stay quiet here and just say fuck yeah, like it's cool. But to your point, yeah, it's similar to like Jurassic Park, right? Those quote unquote dinosaurs were not dinosaurs. They were this recreation, this new thing that humanity was able to create using genetic splicing and genetic manipulation, biology, etc. It doesn't mean that that was a dinosaur as it existed 65 million years ago. Same thing with the direwolves is like you said, we took and if you listen to the explanation of both the CEO and a lot of scientists behind it on how it was quote unquote achieved, all of them say the exact same thing, which is we use like regression, we used a lot of the AI analysis of how these genes exist and where they evolved from, and therefore we moved backwards from where they are today. We use the DNA that we were able to achieve on, or able to grasp from actual artifact. I'm blanking on the word, but inner ear bones
Yeah.
and tooth bones. They were able to extract these specimens and therefore had some physical representation of ACTGs, etc. And therefore, what do those ACTGs mean looking at where they are evolved to today? And if you do this, regressional analysis and use the AI to fill in the gaps, that kind of thing, we have basically our best guess on what this would look like. Therefore, we ran the model, we ran the experiment, and this is what we got, these 3 dire wolves. And it looks different than gray wolves, and it looks different than any animal that currently exists. So therefore, we did create these new organisms.
Yeah.
But that is not like they use the word
So
unextincting, I think, multiple times. But that's not what, to
so
be
it's kind of
to
like
be
it's a
technical about it.
GMO, right?
100%. Exactly. Yeah.